Hey there, my name is Luke Thomas. I'm the founder of Friday, and I want to show you how you can use Friday to free up more time to focus so that you can do better work, spend less time battling endless chat pings, and just get more things done. So there's going to be a few things that I'm going to show you, but the first I would say is that if I think about like my day, for example, I'd say there's like a few major sources of constant distraction. And so the first is this tendency to just like jump into some random website like Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn to just like kill some free time, right? And so if you're trying to focus and you have this tendency to just like, if you're bored, like quickly type in like Twitter or something, that's like this constant temptation. And it's not good for you, especially if you're trying to focus. So the first is kind of think of it as like distracting websites. The second is, I would say, like, by far is workplace chat, especially if you don't have really thoughtful notifications set up, right? So these tools are really, they kind of prey on the fact that if there's something new, they really want you to come back to view it. And the only way to kind of break that cycle is to create some guardrails and constraints. And so there's a few ways at Friday that we can help you free up more time to focus. So the first, I'm just going to jump into the Chrome extension right now. The first thing you can do is you could just add like a break, or you can schedule focus time. And so in the example of focus time, here's what I'm going to do. For the next 30 minutes, I'm going to block distracting websites like Facebook and Twitter. You should be able to customize that. And I will mark myself away in Slack. So I'm going to schedule this, right? Now I've activated focus time. And here's what you can see. Now I have this emoji that lets everybody know that I'm in focus time. I also have this banner that now shows up that says I'm in focus time for the next half hour. And now if I try to go to Twitter, for example, we will block that website. And so with Friday, you can customize the block list. So you could say, okay, let's like not go to Twitter, let's not go to LinkedIn, let's not go to Facebook, or it could be something like a news website as well. So this is part one. So we can help you block distracting websites through the Chrome extension. We will not be able to block the website right now unless you install the Chrome extension. So that's part one. So you can also see how focus time was added to my planner, right? That previously did not show up. The second thing is that you can use the planner to basically create, let me just refresh this really quick. You can use the planner to create focus time blocks, break blocks, which means then you can like jump in and like I could schedule a break time. So I could just say like, finishing doing chores or something, right? I can add an emoji. So let's just use that. And so what I can do here is I can pre-schedule a break time, which will then be reflected in Slack at that time, right? So one thing Slack does is there's no real way to pre-schedule time that you will be away. Sure, like you can connect your calendar, but there's no real way to like pre-schedule something. So yeah, long story short, Friday helps you focus in a few areas. One, we can block distracting websites. Two, we can help you pre-create time blocks in which you take a break or are doing focus time or working on a task. And then that current state can be synced out to workplace chat tools like Slack. So this is how we help reduce the chaos and notifications that can prevent you from really doing deep work. So I hope this helps. Focus time in Friday certainly helps me. You can see I created some focus time earlier today, and it really, really works. So feel free to give it a try and let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.